Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. I am giving this video on Garbha Upanishad. It's a very small but important Upanishad. Om, may we be protected, may we be nourished, may we act together with energy, may our study be vigorous and effective, may we not mutually dispute. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The body is fivefold in nature, the five elements existing in the five depending on the six sports. Taste of food connected with the six qualities consisting of seven dhatus tissues. Three impurities having two yoni sexes and nourished by four kinds of food. How is Panchamakam fivefold because of the five earth, water, fire, air and ether. In this fivefold body, what is earth, what is water, what is fire, what is air and what is ether? It is said that what is hard is earth, what is fluid is water, what is warm is fire, what moves is air and what is space is ether. There the earth is to support, water is to consolidate, fire is for light, air is for movement and ether is to provide space. Separately, ears are to receive words, the skin for touch, eyes to see form, tongue for taste and nose for smell. The genitalia are for pleasure and apana for evacuation. One cognizes with the intellect, buddhi, and vision with the mind, manas, and speaks with words, vak. How is the sixfold sport? It is said to be the six taste of food: sweet, acid, salty, pungent, bitter, and astringent, and together with agreeable and disagreeable sounds and prayer make 10 categories. It has the white, red, black, smoky, grey, yellow, tawny and pale as the color. What are the seven dhatus, tissues? When Devadatta, any person, desires enjoyment of objects from the proper combination of qualities, six types of taste, rasa emerge from a relish of food, blood is created from it, flesh, thence fat, bones, marrow, semen. By the combination of semen and blood, the embryo Garbha is born and its growth is regulated by the heart, mother's heartbeat as well as the embryos. The seven dhatus are in the heart where there is inner fire. At the place of the fire is pitta, pile at the pitta organs is movement, vayu, and at the vayu place is the heart, all growing in order according to the law, Prajapati. When ready on the joining of the male and female, the embryo after a day and night is in a mixed semi-fluid state. After 7 days it becomes a bubble. After a fortnight a solid mass, and in a month it hardens. In 2 months it develops the head, in 3 months the feet grow. In the 4th month belly and hip are formed. In the 5th month the backbone is found. In the 6th month nose, eyes and ears are formed. In the 7th month the embryo comes to have the jiva, conscious self, and is in 8th month it becomes complete in every sense. If the father seed is more potent, it becomes a male. If the mother's seed is stronger, it becomes a female. If the seeds are equal, it becomes an intersexual napusanka, neither male nor female. If at the time of impregnation the parents are agitated, the child will be blind, crippled, hunchbacked or stunted. If the vital air moves around, the seed enters in 2 parts, resulting in twins. Enabled by the fivefold self, the intelligence of the 5 elements emerges, and he meditates on the imperishable syllable Om. With the knowledge of the syllable, he understands the 8 nature, 5 sense organs, the mind, intellect and ego, and their 16 modifications belong to the self residing in the body. Whatever is consumed or drunk by the mother passes through the nerves and vessels to the child, becoming the source of his satisfaction. During the 9th month, all outer signs attain completeness, and he is reminded of his previous birth and recounts the good and bad deeds committed. He thinks, I have seen thousands of worms, eaten several kinds of food, and sucked many breasts, born and dead again and again. I am immersed in grief but see no remedy. Thinking of my good and bad deeds, I am suffering alone, although the bodies that enjoyed the fruits are gone. When I get out of this Om, I will take refuge in Sankhya Yoga, which destroys misery and yields liberation. When I get out of this Om, I will take refuge in Maheshwara, who destroys misery and grants liberation. When I get out of this Om, I will take refuge in Narayana, who destroys misery and grants liberation. When I get out of this Om, I will meditate on the eternal Brahma. When he reaches the birth canal and comes out of it with great difficulty, he is touched by an all-pervading moment Maya that causes him to forget previous births and the good and the bad deeds performed therein. Why the body is called Sriram? It has 3 fires, namely Jnanagni, Darshana Agni, Kosagni, Kosthagni. Of these, Kosthagni is that fire which enables the digestion of all that is eaten. Darshanagni is the fire that gives the power of seeing forms. And Jnanagni is that fire of knowledge which enables one to distinguish between good and bad actions. They have 3 places. At the heart is the Dakshinagni, in the belly is the Grahapatya is in the mouth is the Ahavanya, Atma is the Yajmana, sacrificer, the mind is the Brahman, the doer. Greed and so on, anger, jealousy are animals of sacrifice. Mental strength is the woe, containment, and the organs of intellect are the instruments of yagna. The action organs are the sacrificial objects to the havis of the or the rice. The head or the skull is the utensil. The hair therein is the darba, the dried grass used in homa. The mouth is the inner altar, and head are the 4 cups, and 2 rows of teeth are the 16 cups, kapala of the sacrifice. The human body consisting of 107 marmas, weak or sensitive spots, 180 sutures or junction pointing, 109 sinews, 700 channels, 5 majja muscle, 360 bones and 45 million hairs. The heart weighs 8 palas and the tongue weighs 12 palas. It has 1 prastha of pitta, bile, 1 adhika of kapala, 1 kuduva of sukra, and 2 prasthas of fat. The measure of the urinary or solid excretion is dependent on the intake. 1 pala is 45.5 grams. 1 prastham is 728 grams. 1 adhikam 2912 grams. 1 kuduvam is 182 grams. This Moksha Shastra was enunciated by the sage Pippalada. This Moksha Shastra was enunciated by the sage Pippalada, and here ends the Garbha Upanishad. In the next video, I will describe about how this Upanishad was, how how this Upanishad came into existence by sage Pippalada. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.